Hello everyone, my name is Maggie and today we have such an exciting video. I'm so excited for this. We are going to be reviewing and playing with the LINS X Glisten Cosmetics liner palette. I'm so excited for this. If you don't know, LINS does makeup. Linsmakeuplooks, I think is her actual Linsmakeuplooks. She's a TikToker she's a beauty TikToker, and she came out with a collab with Glisten Cosmetics and Blend Buddy Cosmetics. So it was like this split palette. One side is pressed liners and the other side is eyeshadows. So today I picked up the liner palette and I also got the brush set. So today we're going to be playing, we're going to be talking about it, doing some swatches. So yeah, let's jump right into it. So if you don't know who Linsmakeuplooks Lindsay is, she is a TikToker and she does these really beautiful, intricate makeup looks that usually match her outfit. She's super funny, so incredibly skilled. I found her about 2 months ago, and ever since then I've watched every single one of her TikToks. Like, she probably got a notification that I was creeping on her page multiple times because she's so funny. I absolutely love her. So when the liner palette and the eyeshadow palette came back in stock, I immediately grabbed it from the TikTok shop and it just came in, so I'm so excited to play with it. So the liner palette, one side of this palette is $46, and then I got the brushes for $25 as well, both from the TikTok shop. So when you open the box, this is what it looks like. Beautiful Lindsay's face here. And then the actual carton of the actual packaging looks the exact same. It just doesn't say, it says LINS X Glisten on the back. I've never tried anything from Glisten Cosmetics. This is my first delve into anything like this, but you get this really nice big mirror. You get 13 pans and 4 of them are split pans, so you can mix the color, you can use individual colors, whatever you want. And these are liquid liners, so you take some setting spray, some water, and you spray down the pan, and then you dip your brush in and you get this beautiful, intense liquid liner. Rainbow, very colorful. And then in the brush set you get 6 different liner paint brushes, basically. I'm obsessed with this packaging too. It's just so cute. They're all very thin, small, intricate brushes. So this is L1, very tiny tip. This is L2, a little bit longer but still very thin. This is L3. I use this one today quite a bit, but it's a little bit thicker but still very thin. This is L4, very thin but long. This is Glisten L7, super thin. And this is L9, very long and like kind of flimsy, but in a good way, you know. So all of these brushes are really great for creating super intricate detail looks. It's not your typical like angled liner brush. Like, you can really go in there and create details to your makeup look. Now let's get into the actual palette. So like I said, this is on the TikTok shop for $46, which I don't think is a bad price for 13 pans. Technically 17 pans if you count like the 17 colors, 13 pans if you count the split colors. I think that is a great deal. That is a fantastic deal. So let's get into swatching these beautiful colors. So up first we have Heart, the 2 colors on the split pan. Then we have Dot, the super bright, intense neon orange. Then we have Ding. I think that's how you're supposed to say it. It's kind of like sunflowery yellow shade. Next we have Minimum Effort, beautiful bright cornflower blue, baby blue shade. Then we have Maximum Slay, this really pretty blue-white shade, super light blue shade. Then we have the shade Toot, so another split pan, the light green, which matches my nails. And then the dark green as well. Super excited about that one. I just think that those are beautiful colors, but I'm a sucker for anything that's green. Then we have the shade Don't Think, Just Do. This is a very bright white liner. Then we have the shade MGMT, which I think is supposed to say management. Just taking a guess there. It's this beautiful purple shade. The purples in here are absolutely incredible. It's so hard to make a good purple pigment, but Glisten did that. Glisten absolutely did that. Look how colorful my makeup wipe is. I love it. Up next we have the shade Cringe. It's a really pretty like teal blue color. Up next we have Sound Effect, another split pan. So you get this really pretty like periwinkle purple and then a beautiful like cobalt blue. Up next we have Nostalgia, another split pan. We have Strut, this bright neon pink. So excited for that one. Beautiful, beautiful shade. And last we have Swoop, just a jet black shade. So all in all, I think all of these colors swatch super beautifully. I think you can get pretty much any look you could possibly want out of this. It's all wet now because I was spraying it down, but like you can mix colors, you can create custom colors, you can mix like the split pans, you got the black, the white, you've got pretty much every color you could possibly need, I think. And I think they all swatch super well. I think it's definitely such a fun palette. So now for the second part of the video, I'm going to be creating this look and I'm just going to be playing with the palette. I have never ever used any sort of liners in this capacity, so please be kind. We're just playing, we're just having fun, but I created this blue look using the palette, using the liners and using a different palette. So yeah, let's jump into that so you can see exactly what I did and what I used and all of that. Okay, so today I want to do a very LINS inspired makeup look. I kind of did my base similar to how she does it. Got a lot of blush going on. Also, on camera I look a little bit crazy, but I am loving this like just complexion and brows look. Like no eyeshadow, no lashes. It's kind of a vibe, I'm not gonna lie. I want to do a LINS inspired makeup look using her liner palette with Glisten Cosmetics. Here she is. I haven't even swatched this yet, but it is so beautiful. So I really want to use these blue shades here. I also got the brushes, so that's what we're gonna do. So I already primed and put some concealer and powder on my eyes just to make sure that we have a nice smooth canvas to lay everything down. And I think I want to do blues. I want to do like a full beat blue vibe. Like I got the blue highlighter here. This is ColourPop Flexitarian on my cheeks. Super beautiful like blue reflex in the pan. Love this. I'm going to use the ColourPop Blue Moon eyeshadow palette to lay down some powder shadows, and then we'll go in with the liner palette and zhuzh everything up. I'm excited. Thinking maybe like a blue halo eye could be a very cute moment. So I'm going to start with the shade Fine China, this middle one here from the ColourPop Blue Moon palette, and I'm going to start by putting that on the outer and inner part of my eye. I've been wanting to do a blue look for quite some time. I just haven't really done it. So just on that outer corner there, and then we're going to take it in as well. My base is so slay today. Oh my gosh. Just intensifying. It looks crazy right now, but I promise it'll look good. Just intensifying those two shades. And we'll do the other side to match. I'm not gonna go super heavy on the eyeshadow because I want the liner to be the moment, but and we need a little base first. I'm gonna take a small little pencil brush and I'm gonna dip into the shade Clued In, the shade right here, and intensify on the very outer and inner parts of the eye. And I'm just kind of stamping it very lightly. Almost in like a wing shape on the outer part. The very, very innermost part, like in the socket. Okay. So then I'm gonna go in with the shade Tide Pool. I'm gonna take it on my finger and pat it where that negative space is. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's got almost a little bit of like a purpley undertone to it, which just makes the blue reflex really pop. Such a beautiful shade. And I'm taking that kind of high, so we're gonna blend everything out in just a second so it doesn't look super like. Then to softly blend these edges, I'm going to use the shade Moonlight here, this really pretty periwinkle baby blue shade. With a light hand, just in that upper part, blending out those edges so it's nice and soft. I'm gonna take my time and build up. Now let's jump into the fun part, the reason we are all here. I'm so excited. I've wanted this for so long. I haven't even really looked at the brushes, but I think these are definitely my kind of liner brushes because I suck at liner. These are very thin brushes. I'm nervous. I'm just gonna take some setting spray and spray it into the pan. I'm gonna first go in with the shade Maximum Slay, this bright blue here. I'm scared. I don't want to ruin it. Not just the eye look, but like the palette. I don't want to ruin the palette. Let's do it. These are water activated liners. So I'm just gonna dip my brush. I'm gonna make a little swoop. It almost looks white against the other blue, but oh, I'm shaking. Oh no, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, let's make them thicker. A little tail moment. Let's roll with it. That looks good. I'm just so nervous. It keeps getting thicker. The plot thickens. This is my first time ever really using like a liquid liner like this, like a palette like this, and my hands are never stable. Some clouds would have been cute too. I just wanted like a little swoop. Damn. I mean, the pigment is there on the, it's not the liner's fault, it's my fault. Because the pigment is certainly there. I'm just a little baby. I feel like those look kind of even, right? I'm gonna think about how I can make this look better while playing with some other colors first. This is genuinely just user error. The pigment and like the glidability, the glidiness is there. It's just all my fault. So I'm gonna brainstorm on how to fix that. And then I think, so that I used the L4 brush for. I think I'm now gonna go in with the L3 brush. This one is the L4 and this one is the L3. So it's a much finer point, but it's thicker. Like the bristles are thicker. Maybe if I do like a swoop under my eyebrow, let's try that. YOLO. I'm gonna do a swoop under my eyebrow using that same Maximum Slay shade. Let's see if this fricks anything up. That's cute. So right at the arch, I'm gonna take it and go down. I like that. These are almost like paint. It's almost like I'm painting. Next, I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Sound Effect, this like split pan one, and I'm gonna use more of the purpley blue shade and do more of like a classic winged liner. This is great to use up my little mist and fix. Okay, so taking Sound Effect with that same L3 brush, I'm gonna make a little wing. As always, we will clean that up, but I like that. Let's clean that up a little bit. We've gone far off the beaten path here with this one, that's for sure. Honestly, I might keep the wings. Got little wings going on. Let's finish up the eyes with some eyeshadow and see where that takes us, shall we? So I'm gonna go back in with the ColourPop Blue Moon palette. And I'm going to take that shade Fine China on my lower lash line with a small stipply pencil-y brush. Just getting it as close to my lash line as I possibly can. I like that we made it into a happy accident. Like, I don't think it looks, this look is a little crazy, but I don't think it looks bad by any means. I really am digging the blue underneath the brow bone though. That's cute. And then to kind of smoke that out, I'm going to use that same Moonlight shade to kind of blend out the under eyes. then last but certainly not least, I'm going to take the shade Lumi on my inner corner to highlight. So this is the finished eye look. I think it came out really cute. This was my first time even like swatching or playing with the shadows and using a pressed liner palette like this. Like I have one from Morphe, one of their collabs, and I never really understood how to use it, but after watching like LINS videos, I feel like I have a pretty good understanding. So I mean, like, it's cute. It's creative, that's for sure. I really love the formula. We have one last thing that we are going to do with this palette, and that is I'm going to take the white Don't Think, Just Do shade, and we're going to do a little heart on our nose like LINS does. So I'm going to take that same L3 one just because it's nice and big. It's like the thickest one out of all of them. We're just going to make a little V on our nose. Slightly. Cute. Cute. So all in all, I think this is a fantastic palette. I'm so excited to create and to use this and to see what looks I can create with it. I think this is just a gorgeous palette. I think the colors glide on so easily. I am having a little trouble, but that's just beginner's energy. I was a little nervous using this palette, but all in all, I think it is a fantastic palette. I feel like this kind of unlocked something in me, something very creative in me, and I think that was LINS' plan, was just to create and have fun with makeup and create such a beautiful palette that anyone can use. It is very beginner friendly. You just kind of have to know where to swoop and where to swish and stuff like that. But I am so excited for this to be in my collection. I'm so grateful that I was able to get it. And yeah, I absolutely love this. And I think you guys are going to be seeing a lot more creative looks from me now that I have this. This is just a very versatile palette, and you don't have to have like a million different potted liners or liquid liners. You can just have this palette. I feel like it's good for travel. It's got a gigantic mirror. The packaging is sturdy. And yeah, I love this so much. So yeah, that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will link LINS makeup looks down below. She's absolutely incredible. She has no idea who I am, but she has very quickly become one of my favorite beauty influencers, TikTokers, whatever. I watch her long form videos on YouTube and everything. Like, she's just great. So yeah, this was the LINS inspired look and video. Let's get a close up here. Some like angel wings. I don't know, things took a turn. Things really took a turn. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed so much. Thank you again, and I will see you guys in the next one. My socials will be linked down below, and I love you guys. Bye.